Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Al Munir High School e-learning system. Class 9. This is your physics class. Unit number is 3. Topic is dynamics. This is your book page for class 9. Today we are going to solve unit number 3 exercise. First question is about the MCQs type questions. 3.1 Encircle the correct answer from the given choices. Look at the number 1. Newton's first law of motion is valid only in the absence of. Answer is friction. Inertia depends upon. Answer is mass. A boy jumps out of a moving bus. There is a danger for him to fall. Answer is in the direction of motion. A string is stretched by two equal and opposite forces 10 Newton each. The tension in the string is 20 Newton. The mass of a body decreases when accelerated, increases when accelerated. None of the above. So answer is D, none of the above. Next, part C, part 6. Two bodies of masses m1 and m2 attached to the ends of an inextensible string passing over a frictionless pulling such that both move vertically. The acceleration of the bodies is. Answer is B, m1 minus m2 over m1 plus m2, and the value of G. Question number 7. Which of the following is the unit of momentum? Answer is C, Newton per second. Then part number 8. When a horse pulls a cart, the action is on the. Answer is D, earth and cart. Last, number 9. Which of the following materials lowers the friction when pushed between metal plates? Answer is D, oil. Here we have the solution of our MCQs. Next, students, we have the numericals 3.1 to till 3.10. Look at the statements of all numericals and its solution. Numerical number 1 is a force of 20 Newton moves a body with an acceleration of 2 meter per second. What is its mass? So here in the first numerical, some data is given. Force is 20 Newton, acceleration is 2 meter per second square. So we have to find out the mass. Here we have the formula of Newton's second law of motion. By rearranging it, we will get the value of mass, which is 10 kg. Next, 3.2. The weight of a body is 147 Newton. What is its mass? Take the value of G as 10 meter per second square. So here in the statement we have the weight, which is 147 Newton. Gravity, the value of gravity. We have to find out the mass. We know that weight is equal to mass into gravity. So by rearranging the formula, we will get the answer 14.7 kgs. Numerical number 3.3. How much force is needed to prevent a body of mass 10 kgs from falling? Answer is, here we have the mass, which is 10 kgs. Write down 10 here. Acceleration is equal to gravity, which is 10 meter per second square. So by putting the values in the formula, we will get the 100 Newton answer. Next, 3.4. Find the acceleration produced by a force of 100 Newton in a mass of 50 kg. So force and mass are given. Force is 100 Newton, mass is 50 kg. Acceleration, we have to find it by putting the values in the same formula of Newton's second law of motion. We will get the value of acceleration, which is 2 meter per second square. Here we have the statement of 3.5 numerical. A body has weight 20 Newton, so weight is 20 Newton. How much force is required? We have to find the force. which is the tension minus weight. And we know that net weight is equal to mass into acceleration, and weight is equal to mass into gravity. So ma plus mg is equal to T. To find the tension T, we will rearrange this formula. We will take m as a common, and in brackets we have acceleration and gravity. First of all, we will find out the mass, which is weight over gravity. So the answer is mass is 2 kg. Now we will put this value of mass in this above equation number 1. We will get the tension T, which is 24 Newton. Next, we have the two masses, 52 kg, m1, 48 kg, m2. We have to find out the tension T and acceleration. Here we will use this formula, because this formula is in your unit and it is explaining the bodies which are attached to the ends of a string that passes over a frictionless pulley. So this is the formula of two bodies that are attached to the ends of a string that passes over a frictionless pulley. By putting the values of m1, m2, we will get the answer of tension T, and we will assume the value of G is 10. Now we have to find out the acceleration. We have this formula in our unit as well, and this formula is to find the acceleration of two bodies to the ends of a string that passes over a frictionless pulley. So this formula is also given in your unit. By putting the values, we will get the acceleration 0.4 meter per second square. Next, 3.7. Here also we have two masses. One is 26 kg, other one is 24 kg. We have to find out the tension T and acceleration. Of this formula is available for the tension of two bodies that are attached to the ends of a string which passes over a frictionless pulley. 26 kg is laying over a smooth surface, and 24 Newton mass is moving vertically downward. Find the tension and the acceleration. So to find the, first of all we will find the tension. Here we have the formula. By putting the values, we will get the value of tension, and to find the acceleration A, we will use this formula, m1 over m1 plus m2 and the value of G. So by putting the values, we will get the acceleration, which is 4.8 meter per second square. Next, how much time is required to change 22 Newton's momentum by a force of Newton? So here in the statement, the momentum is changing from final to initial. So change in momentum is final momentum minus initial momentum, which is 22 Newtons, and it is given in the question. Also the force is given, that is 20 Newton. We have to find out the time T. So here we have the formula. Force is equal to change in momentum over time. Please rearrange this formula for the time. By putting the values, we will get 1.1 second answer. Next, how much is the force of friction between a wooden block of mass 5 kg? First of all, mass is given, which is 5 kg, and the horizontal marble floor. The coefficient of friction between wood and the marble is, so coefficient of friction, here we have the symbol of coefficient of friction, which is 0.6. To find the force of friction, here we have the formula which is given in our topic of force of friction, and this R is equal to mg. So by putting the values of coefficient of friction and mg, we will get the force of friction, which is 30 Newton. Last, 3.10. How much centripetal force is needed to make a body of mass 0.5 kg? So mass is given, which is 0.5 kg, to move in a circle of radius. So here we have the radius, which is 50 centimeter. First we convert it into meters by dividing 100. 0.5 meter velocity, speed is 3 meter per second. We have to find out the centripetal force. We will write the formula of centripetal force, which is mv square over r. It is given in your topic of centripetal force, this formula. You have to remember all these formulas of your unit. By putting the values, we will solve it and get the answer. Centripetal force is 9 Newton. Students, this is all for today. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.